Am I the asshole for refusing to forgive my stepsister? My stepsister and I, both 15-year-old girls, used to be close. We became stepsisters when we were 6, and even though I never called her just my sister, I always thought of her as one of my best friends and part of my family. The only source of conflict we ever had was my dad's family. They never took my stepsister on as their family, and when I'd go to visit them, she'd get upset about it. She always felt that wasn't fair. My dad died, and his family stayed in my life, loving me and making sure I had more people to care about me. But her mom left her, and so did her mom's family. I know it made her jealous, and we fought about it before. She'd begged me to let her come along, but I always felt a little uncomfortable with that, so I never asked. 2 months ago, my stepsister wanted us to go to this convention an hour from where we live. She never said anything and bought the tickets online without asking her dad or me. That same weekend, I had plans to visit my great-grandma for her birthday and was spending the night with her and my grandparents. When she did mention the convention, it was like 3 days before, and I refused to cancel seeing my family to go with her. She told me she really wanted us to go, and I could see my family anytime. I told her my great-grandma is older, and I might not get to see her anytime because she's in and out of the hospital a lot. That weekend, while I was gone, my stepsister found the DVD my dad made for me before he died, which was his last goodbye to me. It was my comfort item. I had it in my room in my desk because I wanted it to be safe. My stepsister broke the disc and tossed it in the trash at the mall before I got back. I went to watch it that night, and it was gone. I told my mom, and I was pretty hysterical. That's when she and my stepdad figured out what happened, and I realized after. I told my stepsister I hated her, I would never let her be my family again, and we would never be friends again. She started crying and apologizing, and I told her it didn't matter because she's dead to me. My mom took me for ice cream to try and calm me down and cheer me up, and my stepsister was grounded when I got back. Things have not blown over. I refuse to forgive her. I ignore her and make sure she's not allowed to touch me. I leave the room if she comes in. I ignored her at school too. She was getting more and more upset. My mom and stepdad asked me to work on forgiving her, and I said never. They now want us to go to therapy together, and I said no. I told them I won't go willingly, and even if they make me, I won't take part in therapy. I said they can waste money if they want, but I am not going to let her fix this. I told them I wished she was never in my life, that I really hate her, and I hope she ends up miserable and never gets over the guilt of what she did because I'll never forget. My mom and stepdad got mad at me over refusing and said I needed to learn to forgive. Am I the asshole?